YouTube, what's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, man. Hey, sub up, man, if you rocking with Nina Boy, man. We about to get it cracking tonight. Um, Catch this game, though, right? The truth about people is they be acting like they rooting for you, but the whole time they just keeping tabs, homie. You gotta understand something, man. Never get attached to anything. Everything has an expiration date on it. You can't listen. You can't let people get close to you when you know you on a mission. Some people only come in your world, in your life, just to hold you back. They see what you got going on. They know your operation, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes God will show you that your dog is really your enemy. The whole time he was just pretending. You had some value. You had something going on. You knew how to lead him to the bag. You always came to him with an opportunity. But when it went on hard times for you, when it got bad, you know, God revealed that dude was plotting on you. He wasn't rocking with you. Y'all got to pay attention to the streets, man, because the streets is paying attention to y'all, man. And so, with that being said, man, I want to give a big shout out to Wavy World, man, for this content that he put out. You know, as I float through this content game, man, I'm always seeing up and coming content creators that's putting belt to ass on this content, right? You know, putting the pedal to the metal. So, big shout out to Wavy World. This is a Wavy World video. Let's get into the content. We got Wack 100 exposed Freeway Rick for lying. Freeway Rick is checking them. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with my name, homie. So let's get into this content, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off.
Wish you feel me? Alright, we about to hit that wave cave. Yo, you already know we in that good old wave cave. Salute to all the surfers. You already know, man. I appreciate every time y'all pull up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get ready to hit that good old like. Get ready to comment. And also, for sure, you got to get ready to hit that sub and holler at the blood. Yeah, Surfer Nation shit. So, in this here content,
make sure y'all go sub up to Wavy World, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
You feel me? We're going to go ahead and cover Wack 100 speaking on Freeway Rick Ross. You know, the real Rick Ross. So, apparently, Freeway Rick, he was on Vlad, know what I mean? Which, from my understanding, he has appeared on Vlad multiple times. But this is one of the times he appeared on Vlad, right? As of more recent, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I believe this has to be recent. I'm assuming it's recent. So anyway, I didn't see the actual interview and everything. That's why I'm not sure when it dropped. I just happened to come across this while, you know, going through the internet. I mean, going through YouTube and everything, seeing what's what. So, Freeway Rick, he on Vlad. Vlad brings up what you think about Wack 100, talking how he talking, saying that you're a snitch based off of a case that he's supposedly caught in Ohio. All right. So that get brought up.
Rick, I had Wack 100 here recently, and me and him were arguing because he claimed that you had some level of cooperation, which I tried to argue with, but, you know, he seemed to have certain things in mind that I wasn't familiar with. So you actually saw this interview, right?
Yeah, I saw that, man. It was a joke, really. I mean, you know, when you hear people who have never been in a courtroom, when you hear them talk, they don't understand the law at all. And in my opinion, Wack is one of those people who don't understand the law. You know, what he calls cooperation, people who are going to court fighting cases, we call it discrediting police officers. So, and what I mean by that is, and then you get on the witness stand and you tell them what really happened. That's not cooperation. That's called discrediting police officers.
All right, well, let's go ahead and FaceTime Wack. Let's actually get his take on it in person. I got Freeway Ricky right here, and he wants to address what you said in our last interview.
What up, Wack?
What's up?
You know what?
Me and a whole lot of BS.
No, I didn't get you in nothing. You brought that up. You should.
Man, that's crazy, man. Immediately, Wack 100. You know, look, listen, man. Y'all gotta understand something, man. You gotta pick up what people write down sometimes, gang. He came in for the gusto, for the juggler. You see what I'm saying? Like, see, I see through limo tent, right? Now, I'm pretty sure Wack is fin to explain something to Freeway Rick without no facts, without nothing to back up his accusations, right? These allegations, is no paperwork out on it officially. There's nobody that can contest to say, oh yeah, you know, I confirm, I admit that, you know, the person that I said told on me is the person who told on me. We don't have that proof, but Wack 100, once again, inserts himself in somebody else's business. Let me tell you something about this gang that we living in, man. You don't even care if this man is a snitch or not. You really don't. It's specifically for your ego. Sometimes people do shit just to boost their ego. You know what I'm saying? If you can knock down many people as you can just to make yourself seem powerful, then that's a thrill to some people. That's a highlight of their day. This man wakes up trying to figure out who else can I pull out some paperwork on or destroy their character. But if that finger turn back and get on him, oh, that nigga voice go raise loud on power root blood. You know, all that crazy stuff. So just watch how Wack 100 inserts himself into Freeway Rick business. Let's go.
Should have already known when you bring my name up.
I always defend it. You gotta remember, I know that what you did with the dirty police, we never gave a about that. That's it. So what? Right? But I didn't know nothing about all the plugs and connections.
All right, so let's before Wack get to ranting about all the stuff that he don't have no proof for, let's talk about this though, right? So a police officer, right? He accused you of doing something, right? And you go to jail for it. Your job is to prove that this officer is lying about you. In fact, these niggas is dirty. You see what I'm saying? And they know that I know that they dirty. So your job is to prove, like, man, these niggas lying. But if you prove that those officers are dirty, right? It's you versus the United States, which the police officers are a representation of the United States. They are there to capture and arrest and pass it on to the prosecutor so the prosecutor can prosecute you. And when you're looking at all of this on the scoreboard, right? What you think? That they supposed to just lie on you? Even if you guilty, they supposed to just tell on you and you don't fight for your rights or for your life? Nah, nigga. Let me tell you something. See, the game, these rules was invented by kids. You see what I'm saying? Gang culture was actually started by kids. These dudes was kids when they started gang banging. So the rules that they put out, we've been rocking with those rules for years, over 30, 40 some years, right? But some rules got to expire. You know what I'm saying? Some shit got to come up. Like, it's nothing wrong with if they trying to take you down, right? And if you're guilty, right, of what they saying you are, you have to prove that these cops is dirty to discredit them, right? Because the only way you can beat a case if they know that, you know, they got evidence on you, but also them niggas was taking bribe money. You see what I'm saying? Them niggas sold me the dope. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to prove that shit. These dudes right here, they against you. You don't sit back and just let them niggas tell on you, nigga. If you know that they got evidence on you and these are some dirty cops, man, them niggas lying. Them niggas just lying on me because I sold them niggas some dope way before and I wouldn't fuck with their team, man. These cops is dirty. Look, man, matter of fact, look, I got some pictures with them niggas sitting in one of my lowriders and shit talking to me. Oh, what? Boom. Oh, we got to drop the case. Conflict of interest. Yeah, nigga, what you talking about? This nigga is this, that, and the third. Nigga, he just told us you sold him some dope. That's the only reason why you trying to lock this man up. That is defending for yourself. Now, the code is originally not for telling on for the streets. You can't tell on no street nigga. You can't tell on niggas that you operate in the streets with. But when you're on the other side of that fence with the police, I done seen a lot of niggas discredit the police. You see what I'm saying? I done seen a lot of niggas do shady business deal with dirty police. And those same dirty police officers tried to, bully you. They tried to, you know what I'm saying, put the smash down on you and extort you, telling you they need 50,000 a month. And once you stop paying it, they go find some dirt on you, lock you up, and think you supposed to just rot in jail after the whole time they was dirty with you. I didn't seen that before. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to discredit them officers just so you can get out. See, it's bylaws about this game, homie. And at the end of the day, if a cop is trying to snitch on you and lock you up and they dirty, you got to prove that the motherfuckers is dirty just to fight your defense. Let's go.
In Ohio and some dude in Miami and something they had.
You should, if you don't know, you shouldn't mention it.
Right.
We should only speak on stuff we know about.
Fact.
Okay, so somebody say, and day one, Freeway Rick is Snitch. Hey, listen, bro. All he did was gave up the dirty police who crossed him. That ain't telling. As far as I'm concerned, I always took that stance.
Absolutely not.
Right. We can talk about
absolutely.
That.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about he gave up the connect.
The connect told on me. What the f they talking about? They don't read. You got people, you listening to people who don't read and don't know nothing about the law.
Okay.
My connection set me up.
Okay, so I can remember what they was reading. They was reading something, and my man had it, right? And it was something about something in Ohio. You had something going on in Ohio?
I got arrested in Ohio.
Something about Ohio. That other dude named.
Look, this is hearsay. You going off the top of your tongue, man. You saying your boy got the paperwork. Where is you gotta present this. Nigga, you talking about some shit that you heard, basically. Because you said your boy got the paperwork, which means that you never seen it. This is coming from third-party information at this point. This is what a lot of dudes do out here, right? They homeboys are telling, oh yeah, that nigga all bad. You feel me? He didn't got down on the connect. You see what I'm saying? And he like, what? And how if he's able to articulate it clearly, like painting a picture like Picasso with how he explaining it where somebody can remember it, then he can go off and elaborate that same story to the world without no hard proof or no evidence. He probably just told you what he wanted to tell you, Wack. That don't mean that Freeway Rick was snitching, man, on his plug first. Now, if the plug got off on him and he had to defend himself, then what the fuck he supposed to do? Come on, man. The game, man, it's some bylaws where the shit get tricky. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe you should be telling on the plug if he told on you. But also you need to figure out a way to discredit that nigga to show that he's lying. Let's go.
Well, I done heard you mention that was working with the government, the clan, whatever that dude name.
Blandone.
Yeah, Blandone allegedly plugged you with somebody in.
Right. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Come on, man. This. You see what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah, man. This is just crazy, gang. So you speaking without any paperwork, any evidence in front of you to corroborate what you just said. Come on, man. This is what I say right here, man. Right? And Rick Ross saying, think about it. He's a major public figure. You see what I'm saying? We already know he didn't got down on the police that tried to, you know what I'm saying, lock him up. Well, actually gave him life. The dirty cops that he was working with, they got down on him first. You see what I'm saying? This is the cops. You gotta fight the cops by any means necessary. You don't, if the cops is just nigga, they dirty and they lock you up, nigga, and you don't say, man, this dirty ass nigga only trying to lock me up because nigga I sold that nigga some dope. Or yeah, nigga, I sold a nigga some low riders, or he was extorting me and I stopped paying his bitch ass. That's totally different. That ain't nothing wrong with that. This is the police. You know what I'm saying? It's us against them. But Wack 100, you never seen the paperwork. You only going off of what your boy didn't told you. You see what I'm saying? Freeway Rick just said right off the bat. He said, man, think about it. If public as I am, somebody would have came out and got down on me. You know what I'm saying? Or try to think about it. If he's a snitch and he's making money, he's known for being a millionaire, right? He was one of the best and the first to do it. Of course, you go extort him. Hey, nigga, I need nigga some money on. You see what I'm saying? Or nigga, all that shit coming out. I always told y'all, information is power. So don't let these niggas get out here, nigga, and pop that bullshit without no real factual information. Because think about it. Freeway Rick would be extorted right now. He would be paying for that. It's, you know how many niggas out here right now on this blacktop, nigga? Boy, nigga, they got some dirt up under their fingernails and they paying that faithfully. You see what I'm saying? They know. They know. And then the cool thing about it, shit, we live in this society with the 6ix9ines and the big 1900 and all this crazy ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? When niggas is telling out here, nigga, and they still getting their money on, they getting away with shit, and niggas is still rocking with them. You see what I'm saying? This would have definitely came out. This is why I say, man, you gotta have factual information when it comes to that part. Let's go.
Jesse from Main Street, Droopy, all them got time reductions when those cops got indicted.
I've always said I support him with that, but it's the other in there. These I never knew nothing about. You know,
but you still don't know nothing about it.
No, they got some paperwork on it.
They ain't got no paperwork. That's make believe. That's cartoon. You shouldn't participate in that kind of. I look at you higher than that.
No, but listen. For one, if I'm a
You could tell Freeway Rick ain't even mad at Cut. You feel me? He like, man, you better than that, nigga. Nigga, you know better. I look at you different. You know what I'm saying? You a G, nigga. You can't be going off of what he say. You know what I'm saying? And all that, nigga. You supposed to go off of facts. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas like Wack, Freeway Rick, they can't make mistakes. They too old to not get it right. You see what I'm saying? Because then they become, you know, accountable for the shit they say and the shit that they do. You know, you supposed to be at the top. You don't be at the top making mistakes, bro. Like everything you gotta be damn near flawless when you get up there to them dudes' age. You see what I'm saying? They don't get to make mistakes. And Wack, you doing some elementary shit with this, bro. Because there's no actual paperwork that you can present right now. And then we gonna see. I guarantee y'all, if we don't see nothing in the next 15, 20 days, then you know his homeboy was just lying to him, and you prematurely you jumped out your body, nigga, and tried to, you know, get down on Freeway Rick and expose him for some information that you don't even got the facts for, man. Wack, you getting down on Freeway Rick, bro, off of some third-party information, that ain't solid. Let's go.
You, it would be public knowledge. It wouldn't have to be something that you have to go and dig up. You should be able to go to Ohio. You can go to Ohio right now and pull up the news article, and what it's gonna tell you is a $10 million man came to town to face trial. That's what it's gonna say.
I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't never dug your up. I've always took it for face value. I'm gonna keep it real. Oh. Everything I repeat is what I heard you say.
And all you.
What the fuck is that? You just said you never dug this shit up, so you going off of third-party information, gang. Come on, man. Look, bruh. Come on, man. Hey, Chad, Sub up, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I mean, this ain't no gangster shit, bruh. You just admitted that you never even looked into this shit like that. You going off of third-party information, right? You wrong, bro. You wrong, nigga. Yeah, I can hear the crickets. Hey, nigga, wrong. Let's go.
All you gotta do is pull it up in the newspaper. When I went to court, it was in the newspaper.
Look,
Well, no,
go.
Newspaper, because the newspaper could be manipulated.
But where they gonna get the paperwork from?
Well, all paperwork is public record. You know that, unless it's sealed.
Where they gonna get it from, though?
Well, I'm gonna hit dude because 600 them. I'm gonna hit dude and get it.
600 ain't got it. 600 call me all the time. What is you talking about?
Boy,
600 ain't got no. Hold on, let me call 600 right now. Where my phone at?
because he was there with me when they brought him. Call him. Yeah.
Say he didn't even know he was working with him. So this is what Rick was talking about, saying 600 contacts me all the time. We always talk. Let's get to that.
He was working with him.
Huh?
He didn't know he was working with him at that
Yes,
time.
he did. Even
he told on the no.
he told
I
on
don't
the
know.
president.
Listen, Red Jones was some government shit. The police he told on, I believe that's like the Rampart Division, like some local
that's some CIA dudes.
So
dirty ass
look,
stuff.
so I told you after I had that conversation, one of the homies was like, "Ain't no justified snitching." He get out and walk right past it, right? I talked to Big U. He said, "Nah, man,
Yeah.
Freeway." I talked to another homie, and he like,
You know why Big U said that now?
okay, so yeah. So look, so I talked to another homie with a little more level headed. He was like, "Nah, man, he's straight. Them police plant stuff on us, plus plant boss lie on us and all type of stuff. F them with.
Yeah, I don't trip the police person.
But he
And
messed
that's what-
up
Tell
our
them the
community.
police,
That's
and that police
that's what I'm
is
saying.
lead to like another operation. I'm gonna say you did bad, but in the paperwork we had read, he had gave statements on
His
the
club.
Black Dog dude.
So you can see that I give you a better idea of what they're talking about with that conversation from back in December. So let's get back to that Vlad interview.
All right, here we go.
You didn't get that because he was more on their side than my side.
Listen, if it was somebody I told on, they done came public. They done went on Vlad and say, no, I'm just telling you, use logic sense though. If it was somebody that I had told on, he'd already came public and said that Rick told on me. Just like the dude did with me.
See, this is the problem I had. Like with Freeway Rick, why you explaining to Wack 100 who really don't give a shit if this shit is true or not? This is just content to him. You see what I'm saying? Like, never prove to people who don't really give a fuck that, you know what I'm saying? You lose your power. You see what I'm saying? When you explain to people who have no idea what they talking about, you give them the power. Like, what are you seeking validation from Wack? You seek from 600? Come on, gang. The best response is no response when it's coming to shit like this. Like, and I get it now. You know, I used to do this. Somebody come with some allegations with me. I'm not saying shit about it. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. You hearsay. That's it. Prove it. Anybody could say something, bro. Like this internet, we realize nobody care about the truth because the lie is way more important. So when you go out your way and people are going to judge on your tone or your scarcity, if you stuttering or if you just going in circles and if you're not convincing, then people gonna automatically assume like that other person who pushed these allegations towards you is lying. That's why y'all got to pick up with people right now, man. Sometimes the best response is no response, but I get it. Rick Ross like, man, don't play with my name, bro. You see what I'm saying? He's telling you, go pull it up, go check out the newspaper, go find the person. How about this? Go find the person who actually said that these allegations is true. Let's go.
Meech.
It's the Ohio dude and New York dude.
When See if he answer you.
Hold on, I might can do this, but we all on here. Hold on. Yeah, let's do it because he was in the room. Share. Hold on.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be sparing gossip though, homie.
That ain't gossip. They read it.
No, that's gossip. What you saying is straight.
I'm trying to tell you.
What you saying though is straight gossip, homie.
They read.
You know they don't even do that in the hood.
Listen.
When you look, come on, look. So, this is the thing, right? He said they read it. Did you lay your eyes on it? Did you see it? You see what I'm saying? What proof do you got that what he was reading was facts? See, that's that clubhouse shit. You see what I'm saying? Nigga playing with that clubhouse shit, man. You got, oh, I trust my informants. Man, come on, gang. We gotta see the proof, bro. We gotta see the proof. Let's go.
They read it, bro. Like, what the fuck you want?
They should have handed you the paperwork. You should have got the paperwork. They should have handed you the paperwork in your hand.
Hold on, let's get 600 on it. I'm sitting there defending you, and they shooting it.
You not defending?
Only thing I can stand on is his time deduction came from the. It said that at the end of it, at the bottom of it. His time deduction came from the cops.
That wouldn't even have nothing to do with it. That happened in L.A.
Yeah.
The crooked cops was in L.A.
They had all your.
How they get all my?
The same way they get anybody else. I just never went looking for your bro. I never went looking for you. I just took what you said at face value.
I ain't never said nothing. I ain't never told nobody that I didn't snitch. I don't have to prove myself to nobody.
Well, I never considered you what you did to the police snitch. Personally.
Nobody in the pen didn't either.
Yeah, I've never.
You know, I walked around Lompoc with everybody.
Listen,
from Ray, and I got passes that most people didn't get when I was in the pen. You know, I could go to the.
Always stood on.
I could go to the Mexican mafia table and sell cigarettes and candy and soda. Everybody.
Get where this. Why he ain't answering the phone?
He must know what we want, or think I want to collect some of my money he owed me.
Oh my God! He ain't thinking I got you on the phone. He is not answering. That's weird.
Yeah, but you shouldn't repeat that stuff.
Hey, listen, I don't give about me, you, and him. If they got some paperwork, I'm gonna read it, bro.
You can read it, but you don't. Listen. You don't even know where the paperwork come from. I'm asking you right now, where the paperwork come from? You don't even know. You don't know if it was a government paperwork. You don't know if it was rolled by one of those tabloid magazines. You don't know where it come from. Could have been some clown typed up, and you repeating it.
So now, what I gotta do now?
All right, so you see what I'm saying? It's all bad, man. The jig is up, Wack. You out here putting out false narratives on people with no factual information. So y'all drop y'all opinions in the comment section. We gonna see if Wack really got that content, that paperwork. See if he do a paperwork part. Until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Let it go.